Welcome back to the Drive Time Reviews, where we dive into some of the most unique and interesting vehicles on the road today. And trust me, today's feature is something that truly stands out: the 2025 Tricycle camper. This is not your typical RV nor your average three-wheeler. It's a fascinating blend of compact travel, freedom, and clever engineering that's designed to take minimalistic adventure to a whole new level. Let's start with what this Tricycle camper actually is. At its core, it's a three-wheeled motorcycle-based platform, but instead of just a small cargo bed or passenger seat at the back, it features a fully integrated micro-camper module. This isn't just a tent on wheels. It's a lightweight, aerodynamically shaped camper shell built onto a sturdy trike chassis, complete with living essentials packed into a tiny footprint. From the outside, the 2025 model has a slightly more modern, streamlined body compared to earlier concepts. The front resembles a classic touring bike with aggressive LED headlights and a tall windscreen. But once you look at the rear, you see this compact, almost teardrop-shaped camper pod that houses everything you need for a minimalist camping trip. Powering this Tricycle camper is typically a mid-sized motorcycle engine, around 800cc to 1000cc, depending on the trim. The 2025 version gets slight performance improvements with a more efficient fuel injection system and lightweight materials that drop some unnecessary kilos, making it easier to handle. You're looking at roughly 80 horsepower, which might not sound like much, but on a vehicle this light, it's more than enough to cruise comfortably on highways and still tackle hills without sweating. Handling is surprisingly stable, thanks to the wide rear axle and low center of gravity. It doesn't feel twitchy like some trikes can. The updated suspension for 2025 gives a smoother ride even when you're on rougher back roads heading to a remote campsite. Braking is handled by disc setups on all three wheels, with ABS now standard, adding a big dose of safety, especially if you're carrying gear. Now let's get to the coolest part: the camper itself. Step around back and you'll see a lockable hatch that opens up to reveal a compact but impressively functional living space. It's designed primarily for solo travelers or adventurous couples who want the freedom to stop and sleep wherever the road takes them. Inside, there's a fold-out sleeping platform that turns into a cozy bed, small storage cubbies for your clothes and gear, and even a tiny pull-out kitchenette that slides out from the side. It has a single burner stove, a little sink with a 10-liter water tank, and enough counter space to make coffee or prep a simple meal. There are clever touches everywhere. The windows have integrated bug screens and blackout shades, and there's a roof vent with a small solar-powered fan to keep air circulating. New for 2025, there's also a portable battery pack system that charges off the engine or a small rooftop solar panel, giving you enough juice to run LED lights and charge your phone or a small laptop. Driving long distances in, it is actually pretty comfortable. The Trike's cockpit features a wide seat with back support, handlebar controls that are ergonomically laid out, and a small but clear digital dash that shows your speed, fuel range, and even battery status for the camper. Systems. For longer trips, there's cruise control, which is a really welcome addition in this year's model. Storage space isn't huge, but for what it is, it's very well designed. Besides the camper module, there are small side panniers you can use for extra gear, tools, or groceries. It encourages you to pack light and truly embrace a minimalist travel style. In terms of safety and usability, the 2025 model also gets traction control, slightly wider tires for better grip, and an upgraded lighting system that makes night rides much safer. Plus, the braking distance is improved thanks to lighter wheels and improved calipers. So who is this Tricycle camper really for? It's for the solo adventurer or the adventurous couple who wants to roam without the burden of a full-size RV. It's for people who want the joy of motorcycle touring but with a place to sleep wherever they decide to stop. It's also an absolute eye-catcher, so be prepared for lots of questions and thumbs-ups at every fuel station. Wrapping it up, the 2025 Tricycle Camper is a brilliant example of creative engineering, blending motorcycle freedom with the practicality of a tiny RV. It's not for everyone, but for those who crave open roads, offbeat adventures, and the simplicity of traveling light, it could be the ultimate escape pod on 3 wheels. Thanks for sticking with us here on Drive Time Reviews. If you enjoyed this look at one of the quirkiest campers on the market, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more unique vehicle content, and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Until then, keep chasing the horizon, and we'll catch you in the next one.